Hello everyone, and thank you for watching. This is Hadrian. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Crown of Charlemagne series. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Charles! Governor Charles. Let's reduce construction costs. He leveled up. So, in the last episode, we started preparations. We finished off the Bavarians, and we've started preparations to finally take control of the Kingdom of Charlemagne. And an interesting development is happening. The Caliphate, the Muslims that we have a non-aggression pact with, is actually fighting for control of Zaragoza. They have some large armies in this area that could potentially retake this territory from Charlemagne, which would be ideal. They also have some armies coming down to fight the Muslims in this area. Now, again, we have a non-aggression pact with that faction. So the fact that these armies are coming down away from the main territory could give us a perfect opportunity to take the main territory from them, which is what we're going to try and do now. Of course, we have full military access here, so we can march where we want. So these units are literally just going to march right in wherever they please. I need to get this army into the Burberg area, which is right there. Ah, are you serious? Ah, 3 turns and then I can build it. Okay, well this army's going to have to sit out for a bit, because its artillery is not ready. But that's okay. I mean, I don't have an issue with that, really. Alright, so in that case, let's have a look around and see if there's anything else we can do. Aha! Yes. Upgrade this ship mill so that we get a nice bonus from agricultural and industrial buildings in this province. We have an industrial building as a mine there, and we have some agricultural buildings in the form of these farms. So that'll bring in some additional income too. Now, I have this army completely ready. And I'm going to keep them stationed probably here in Toulouse, just to see what happens with these armies down here when I declare war. Another thing I'm going to go ahead and do, I mentioned this in the last episode, that I still have these armies in position. Since the Caliphate's distracted, I'll leave that army there. I'm going to actually use this army to my advantage and see if I can't take control of Urgell at the right moment with this army. This is a fully stacked army. It's all the way down here in the Spanish Peninsula. We're going to go ahead and end the turn. Again, turns are passing by very quickly now. There are not many factions left on the map. If you didn't watch the last episode, my plan right now... No. Kingdom of Gwynedd wants... wants military access. My plan is to finish off Charlemagne, and then... Oh. Adelhard has had an illegitimate son. Really? Dude, we were good. Everything was just so great. We had a legitimate emperor. Well, not a legitimate emperor. He's an illegitimate son. But then we had a legitimate heir to Charlemagne. And then you had to go have a kid with some woman. All right, whatever. What I was saying is that I am going to march on Rome, and that will be the finale of this particular series, which I'm looking forward to. It'll be fun. Now I'm just looking at who I can promote to fill some of these slots here. All right. All right, so this unit... We're going to move them close to Tudela, and then maybe try and get them around towards Urgell as soon as possible. Meanwhile, this army will be ready to attack Speyer. The heir will be ready to attack Strasbourg. Excuse me. We'll go ahead and have this army there backing him up. And then Burberg, in 2 more turns, will be able to build a siege workshop. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this church because I think that public order bonus... Let's have a look at the map real quick. What province is that in? Burberg? Angria. Okay, well actually it won't help. Never mind. It gives a public order bonus to neighboring provinces, but I think in this situation, maybe not. Okay, I'm going to let one more turn tick by so these armies can make their way down towards Zaragoza. I want those armies to be as far south as possible and fully invested in whatever they're trying to do. The Kingdom of... I'm sorry, the Caliphate of Cordoba does not consider me a threat right now at all. Okay, so we're trying to get that promotion secured. Awesome! Our income just made a nice jump. Now let's fill in those 2 bottom ranks real quick. Well, turns out we can't. Okay. All right, hopefully that army doesn't get called in any battles next turn. That could have been a very, very poor decision on my part. We can decline it, I think. So hopefully that won't be too big of a deal. But we're just moving them close to Urgell. All right, and I think in 1 turn... Yep, in 1 turn, this siege factory, siege workshop will be done. So we can build some new catapults. It's been a priority for the past few turns. Ah, here we go. Okay, this is Franconia. Franconia does border some of the new territory we need to capture, so a public order bonus from an extra church would come in handy. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's end this turn. Moving into winter 856 AD, or possibly winter 857 AD. Again, I've forgotten where the transition point happens. Alright. I'm not going to attack during the winter. Yeah, it's winter 856. Alright, thankfully that army did not get into trouble. So I'm gonna move this army all the way through here. Okay. So this army is now very near Urgell, and these armies are now getting in position to try and hit back at Zaragoza. So this could be interesting. I want to see if these, before I do any attacking, I want to see if these armies fight these armies and just kind of watch what happens. So we're going to keep a close eye on that because we're going to time our invasion of Charlemagne's territory with that. The armies I have down in this area could feel the pressure a little bit. I don't deny that. That could be a little rough. We're going to give this guy authority and cunning. Alright, so we're going to fortify this army near Urgell. Alright. Oh, I still have this army in Patouge. I completely forgot about them. That's right. They were making sure public order improved, and it's definitely better now. So we need to get them into the fight. Meanwhile, I think we can now build a large onager here. Perfect. So in 1 turn, we can move this army in. So yeah, we're going to hit several cities at once. It's going to be fun. Governor. Give you additional zeal. And sure, additional public order.
What do you wish of me?
Warriton the priest needs additional... Let's just give him... Well, some additional authority. Sure, lots of authority for you. We actually have a good amount of money right now. Need to make sure that I can't upgrade any income-related buildings. Only with this series, for the past couple of recording runs, my voice has been getting randomly hoarse. Don't know why. It's like a curse. Okay, let's take a look around. We have a lot of money. I'm looking at potential ways to improve income. Let's go ahead and upgrade the market town here in Amiens because we're going to own these towns pretty soon. So that's going to come in handy. That will give us a bit of a boost, but not potentially as big as some of the other buildings I could upgrade. Let's look around a bit more. Doesn't appear to be anything. I do have room here. I can build a goldsmith's workshop. Aha! That's what I was looking for. Build a royal mint to increase wealth in this province and neighboring provinces, which will come in very, very handy. And we'll go ahead and build a ship mill as well, just to get as much money out of that as possible. Alright, what's happening down here? Those armies look like they're... So, Zaragoza is still under siege. The Caliphate's taking its sweet time actually sieging Zaragoza, which is fine with me, because it's given me time to get my armies ready. Alright, so we're gonna move this army over to Metz. Meanwhile, where is this army? How you guys doing? Yeah, this army, I want to have them come all the way up here. Ooh, it's going to take them several turns. I'm going to have that army march on Metz, actually. Is that the road? Yeah, that's the road. All right. And then this army, I'm going to have them come up here to Reims. Reims, or however you pronounce that. Definitely biding my time right now. Ah, the Kingdom of Brittany wants a marriage. Nope, nope, nope. No thank you. One of the interesting things about the Muslim separatists have been destroyed again. Adelhard has had another illegitimate son? Good lord. Quit cranking him out, man. Okay, good. The Caliphate has retaken Zaragoza, which means hopefully Carloman's armies will respond to that with force. But they don't seem to have moved in the past couple of turns. These armies I was expecting to come further south, but maybe they've given up on Zaragoza, which is not ideal. There is an army there, so we'll see what they do. But they're not doing what I expected them to be doing at this point. Huh. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the... Well, no. I need to keep looking at income. Need to keep looking at income. Where else can we upgrade that? Right here. Oh, nope, no we can't. So we haven't had a food problem at all this particular campaign. You have food problems all the time in Total War Attila in the vanilla game, but not a food problem this time. We'll go ahead and upgrade these mills. The mills give percentage-based improvements. Nordebert, Governor Nordebert, who is 61. But he is definitely... I might need to go ahead and... Yeah. Oh, this is actually the Emperor. Holy crap. He's like... He's blind? Oh, wow. Our Emperor is... Wow. Well, crap. Our Emperor sucks. Now I want him to die. Alright, we'll improve taxes in this governor's province. Yeah, our Emperor is blind and generally useless. Was not expecting that. You're supposed to be a descendant of Charlemagne. What's the matter with you? Alright, so we are very close to being able to march. They really want that marriage, the Kingdom of Brittany. I'm really hoping that in the next turn or two, this is going to cost them some men because of the winter attrition, but it's okay. Yeah, these armies are starting to move south, so I'm hoping they throw themselves at Zaragoza. Just waiting for the moment they actually do that. And they're taking their sweet time. Right. The Emperor's heir needs some additional cunning and some additional authority. Why not? Yeah, you're going to see, very shortly, you're going to see this amount of territory just collapse. At this point, I feel I should almost apologize. I'm spending so much time biding my time, but it's not my fault. Thank you very much. Charlemagne is taking his sweet time getting his armies down to fight the caliphate he's supposedly at war with. Aelhard has had another illegitimate son. Or no, an illegitimate daughter. I guess he's just determined to have a little girl. Okay. Whatever. So our soon-to-be emperor, because this guy is blind and flaccid and he's just going to die soon. Wow. Okay. Well, tell you what. One thing we need to do, we need to get the emperor out of control of this province. Because he's useless. Actually, let's go ahead and see where we need a governor the most before I do anything here. Provinces. Oh, perfect. I have a governor in my top provinces, and it looks like Angria is the next one. Angria is right there. We can do a landowner or a patron. Now let's do a landowner. Agricultural boost. All right, so that's good. We have a governor again that's going to be more functional than having the emperor as a governor of West Neustria, because that wasn't working out for us. Just looking at anything we can do to increase our wealth. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the... I've been meaning to upgrade this to a cathedral for a while now. I need to go ahead and pull the trigger on that. Alright, this army... Alright, good. In just a few turns, we will be ready...
For battle.
Oh, Reims is actually a pretty big city. I wasn't expecting that.
At once.
And they have some armies in the area. Not that it'll save them, but they do have some armies in the area.
Ready for orders.
Alright. In Angria, let's turn on bread and circuses. I didn't take a look at what's going on with the war down here. Let's see. Oh, okay. I don't know what they're doing. I don't understand what the AI is doing. This is actually quite frustrating, because when I saw all those armies, I was like, okay, surely they're coming down here. All right, the Caliphate now has armies in my territory, actually, going after that army. So I'm gonna let them fight it out. They're just taking forever. I was like, surely they're making an aggressive move to try and take back the city that has been under siege. But no, that's not what they're doing.
You there. Get to work.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move these guys back into my territory because they're not healing while they're in enemy territory. Soon to be enemy territory. But I just need to attack Charlemagne soon. This is taking just way too long. I'm very disappointed in the AI right now because they looked like they were going to do something, but then they didn't. I've been waiting on you, man. That is the whole point of what I've been doing. I've been waiting on you. Let's end the turn and see if anything changes. Maybe
I speak with the
Caliphate wants an alliance. Okay, evidently a force just lost its leader. So I'll replace him with a leader. Interesting.
Ready for orders. On the move.
Let's fortify near Metz. Alright. This army is within striking distance of Reims. So now we are in position to take 4 of Carloman's cities from him immediately. Just immediately.
At your service.
It looks like they did fight it out here. Actually 5, come to think of it. We would take Urgel. Yeah, it's time. Here's what we're going to do. In the next episode, I'm going to attack Urgel and just take it. Very, very quickly. And that'll free up this army to join this army in Toulouse. I might actually be able to fight this army as well. Well, no. Maybe next turn I'll wait one more turn to see if these armies spread out a bit, because this is 3 armies, and if they all converged on Toulouse, I'd be screwed. But pretty soon I'm going to probably start with Urgel. I'm going to take all these armies and just take them by complete surprise. And within an episode or 2, we should have complete control of all of this. Should be fun. And actually, it looks like the Muslim separatists have taken control of Zaragoza, because Cordoba is just having rebellion problems. So they're gonna have issues there. We might actually be able to take advantage of that in the next turn. We'll see. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, you can tell I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no plan for the next episode. I think I'm going to attack my brother, but then I'm like, hey, look, Zaragoza. Anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I upload new episodes of Crown of Charlemagne every day at noon EST. That's GMT -5. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next episode.